And Knight, I'm correct to call you
Yeah, that's
Knight.
great.
OK, good. Okay. So you are famous for directing these films that are very kind of plot and twisty and surprises and shocks along the way. And I heard you in an interview talking about how you don't think there's ever a moratorium on spoiler alerts, that you must never do spoilers.
Yeah, you know, even today I was doing interviews for the new movie, Knock at the Cabin, and they were saying, when can we talk about the ending of this movie? I was like, never. Not in this lifetime, ever. We were at the premiere yesterday, and all these influencers now were at the premiere, and they're kids. And they're like, I just saw this movie, Signs, it's incredible. Like, I saw it yesterday, you know? And so it's like this new generation is getting to see these movies, and so I'm like, don't say anything. You guys don't say anything to your kids, please. Just let them watch, so.
Did I tell you the most embarrassing story ever?
Oh, no. Did you tell the ending?
No, not of that movie.
Which one? Spoiler alert!
Yeah. It's gonna be hurtful. That's not.
No, I mean, to my relationship, it almost was.
Oh,
but no, it's a Freddie Prinze story. We've all seen Sixth Sense here.
Oh, my God, don't do it.
I'm not gonna give it away.
No,
Give me a little
We're all going to see a dead person in a minute.
We're about 20 minutes into the movie, and I said something just like it popped out, like, oh, is that... And my husband didn't see a movie with me for 15 years.
Rightfully so.
15 years. I forgot about that till I just saw you here.
Yeah.
I'm having PTSD.
Oh,
And Carrie, the secrecy thing, how have you managed to keep... I mean, did they give you a script? Did they give you a script?
They gave me a script for about 3 hours and waited, you know, out by the gate. And so it was a lot of pressure to... I just looked for my bits. No idea what context it was in, nothing. And I still don't know. You know, I don't know. It was awful, but I told him.
No, I kept the secret. So she's so rubbish, she told me...
Because I knew I'd do the show one day and it would help me.
And so I was... People be talking about Star Wars and I'm thinking, I know what happens.
Do you?
Yes.
Have you seen the film?
Yes, but before that, a year ago, she told me.
Yeah.
What,
Everything.
everything? Oh, my God,
My gosh.
And we're both kind of...
I can't believe, of all the people to trust with a secret, I'm not the one.
But you were, look.
Yeah, I know, I was very good.
It challenged you, it developed you as a person.
No, but here's the thing. Should we let him just wonder... Is he happy to stay there?
He's overexposed and he's tired.
Okay.
No, he'll be fine.
Should we ignore him?
Absolutely. Act like nothing happened.
He is having a whale of a time on that sofa.
His back hurts a little bit. He needs a vibrator.
He is doing yoga. How you doing,
I can't believe his schedule.
And now the thing is, we do know that he is a Star Wars fan.
Oh, that's right.
We've seen some pictures of Gary, because here's Gary... And then, who put the wig on him? Was that you?
I don't remember.
Well, somebody put a wig on him.
That doesn't look good.
Well, Baby Yoda back, which is exciting.
Yeah.
When you're doing the scenes, do you know that at all times you're being upstaged by...
Absolutely. Let him do all the heavy lifting.
And Baby Yoda, like, a lot of these things are green screen, but Baby Yoda is there.
Yes, Baby Yoda is there.
And
there's two different versions of... I can't believe I said Baby Yoda.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that.
That's the first time.
Oh.
I gotta go.
The people from Disney are waiting for you. He's Grogu.
Grogu, yes.
Yeah, but he's Baby Yoda, right?
You know, just following the rules.
Okay. So in the show, he's Baby Grogu, and so what's there?
He's still sweating. You need a drink?
No. What was the question?
What's there? What's there?
So there's two.
There's two, yeah.
One that goes by remote.
Okay.
And it is the most immaculately made, realistic-looking creature by remote, so that you can work in a wide shot, and his ears will move, and he'll look up at you and stuff like that, and steal the scene.
Yeah.
And then there's one for the close-ups and stuff where he's like wired into NASA, you know what I mean? Nassau County, everyone. But it's so, like, the eyebrows and the eyeballs and the teeth and the little fingernails and everything, and he's all fully there, and they're like a real scene partner, to be honest.
Does he ever mess with you?
They mess. They can make them do whatever,
yes,
you know, and
exactly.
they.
Do they ever go,
Yeah,
"Hey, bro,
basically.
what are you doing?"
And some instances, I was like talking to myself, and I was like, "Oh, you know, you're really chewing up the scene on this one, aren't you?" And he's like, you know, looks up at me.
And when adults recognize you as the Mandalorian in the street, in life,
Right.
they want you to do the voice.
Yeah, because they get so excited and they say, "My kid loves the Mandalorian," and then, you know, they'll either it'll be a FaceTime thing or they'll be like, "Hey, you know, Charlie, this is the Mandalorian," and they're like, "What?" And they look at me, and they're like, "Who the hell is that?" And then they're like, "Well, you know, do the voice."
Do you?
Well, no, I tried to once, but it sounded so inappropriate because it's actually kind of a very breathy, low register bedroom voice. You know? It's like, "Yeah, it's me, kid." You know, it's like it's just like so creepy. Close your eyes and listen to my voice. No, it doesn't work.
Because security around Strictly must be very tight. They don't want the Sunday spoilers. And also, when they cast the celebrities,
Yep.
that must be under lock and key.
Lock and key. And when I first joined, I'm like 9 years ago, they brought me in and they said, "Welcome." There was nodding and some glitter. It's a dancing thing. And like, "Pa-pow." And they said, "We're going to give you the names and we're going to give you them in June and you can't tell a soul." And I was like, "Of course I won't." I was like, "I am so good. Tell me." And they gave me the names and they give you with the code name. So this person will be X or whatever. And I said, and they went, "We only tell you and Tess, who's the host." And then I got in the lift to leave, and a lovely boy came in. I'd never met him before. He was wearing a rucksack, double strap, super divine. He said, "Congratulations on the new show. Do you know who's doing it?" And I went, "Yes." And I told him the entire name. I was like, "You're not going to believe who's doing it." And then he went upstairs and he said, "The orange one, super leaky." So they now tell me after they've told the press. Like, everybody else knows, and they all have code names, which I also don't understand. I'm like, why is Ed Balls called Brie? Wouldn't he be Stilton? Like, everything has a code name, and I'm too thick and I'm not good at keeping the secret.
Okay. Why was Ed Balls? I don't understand that. Called Brie.
Everybody's a different cheese. I don't know.
Oh, they're all
that.
a different cheese.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, OK, fine.
Yeah, so somebody's cheddar.
Oh, so fine.
And
No, but I thought maybe there's something about Ed Balls that was cheese.
No.
Related. But everybody was
Also,
cheese.
I would be very specific if somebody was using
If we were to have cheese code names,
Yes.
what would you choose for the three of us?
Oh,
But
good.
also, Graham, fine, you can be
No,
included.
no, I'm not in it. I'm playing the game.
I think you would be Comté.
Stop.
Which is so delicious and French and just divine, but also has wisdom.
Oh, and pale.
Pale cheese.
Cheese.
Mark's a
be
nice burrata or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah, a little tough on the outside.
Gooey on the
Gooey
inside.
on the inside. Oh.
Quite glamorous.
Oh, yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, am I in
Yes.
Italy?
He's not just
I am.
mozzarella.
He's not mozzarella.
burrata.
It's not a hard ball of something.
Burrata.
Yeah, he's burrata. I think
good.
you might be a Red Leicester. And let me just say, Red Leicester is a delicious cheese and overlooked and melted with Worcester sauce blows my mind. So I would own that.
Well, this conversation's taken quite the turn. And talking about Dark Waters, one of the good things about, I guess, for you, talking about this film is going in, we know DuPont did it. You can't spoil this plot for us. Because your experience on Avengers, as you've had a litany of plot spoilers.
Excuse me? Me?
Well, no,
I'm the best.
you're marginally better than Tom Holland, but that's it. Yeah.
I taught Tom Holland.
Tell us about was it the premiere of Thor
Oh, come on.
Oh, go on. Go on.
Oh,
it's all over now. They
it
can't
is, it
fire
is.
you. They can't fire you.
No, they tried.
So, if you don't know this story, this is what happened.
Are you cutting?
It's coming to you talking.
So they asked me to do social media backstage, and at that time it was like Facebook Live had just hit the apps, and so I was back there doing my Facebook Living, and I thought I hit the off button, but I didn't realize it had 2 different off buttons. And I went off, ran to my seat. They started the movie. I put my phone in my pocket. And I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like 5 minutes in, and my phone is blowing up. I'm just like, bzz, bzz, bzz. And everyone and their mother was texting me from all over the world to tell me that my phone was on, and I was live broadcasting the movie. But of course, I'm a gentleman, so I don't check my phone in the movie. So finally, they sent a lady down, and she, hey. And I'm like, what? And she's like, your phone is on. I was like, no, it's not. It's in my pocket. She's like, it's on. And I pulled it out, and I just like, oh, shit. I get a call from Kevin Feige.
Oh, the big boss.
The boss. He's like, what are you doing, man? I said, Kevin, it was an accident. I swear to God. They told me to use the Facebook Live. I don't know how to use it. He's like, you can't do this stuff. I was like, no, you're right, sir. Yeah, absolutely right.
Sir.
And the next day, I showed up to do press, and I'm hurting. I can't look anyone in the eyes. And I walk over to him to say sorry, and he grabs me in a bear hug. And he's like, that was genius! We got more press from that than the whole premiere! We couldn't have imagined doing something that good. All they heard was laughing.
We must talk about the cast. It's amazing. And let's have a big shout out for the young actress playing the young Wonder Woman.
Lily Aspel.
Lily Aspel. She's astonishing.
She's the real deal, you know, other than the fact that she's a 12-year-old girl who works hard and is super talented. The stunt coordinator came to us and he said, you know what? She can stunt herself. We can't find anybody better to stunt her. So everything you see in the movie that young Diana is doing is actually Lily. She's amazing.
And
you guys as English people must be very, very proud of her.
Oh, is she English? Now, I didn't even know that.
She's English.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Proud.
Do you know her? Do you know her? Anyone in the audience?
Guys, she's
Lily Aspel.
English.
I know her, actually. She's actually 36.
And Wonder Woman fans rejoiced because in this outing we get to see the invisible plane. Well, we didn't see it, obviously it's invisible, but the invisible plane is in it. Is that a spoiler?
I don't think you're supposed to. I don't know what you're talking about, Graham.
Is that really?
I think it's a major spoiler. You just gave away a major, major spoiler. That's okay.
We might cut that out.
Brothers will sue you. I guess.
We might cut that out.
Don't worry, the delay is so bad. It's been out for 2 years over it.
You say you're good at keeping plot secrets and things, but you were a bit loose-lipped about the plot for Star Trek.
To one person, yeah, who I thought deserved to know, and that was Stephen Hawking. We were into our 3rd margarita, I think, and I decided to tell him, and he literally, apart from the agents who told me the news and the people who were employing me, were the only people that were supposed to know. So, yeah, I told him.
Wow. Did he tell anyone else?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Now, here's the thing. The late Professor Hawking's work into the nature of space and time travel inspires us here on the show a lot. And we often unearth new evidence of time travel on the show. Okay. For instance, we've outed Daniel Radcliffe as a time traveller. Actually, not once, twice. We found Daniel again in another era. There he is. We also had Justin Timberlake. He showed up in Newcastle as a ruffian. And now we can exclusively reveal Benedict Cumberbatch is also a time traveler. Here he is in the 1920s. That is uncanny.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
You made someone very happy in the 1920s.
It's like looking in a mirror, Graham. Where did I get those bangs from? Look at that.
I know. We can, if you want, we can recreate the look if you want to. Yeah, okay. I've got... Can I say, I'm glad you said yes, because someone went to a lot of trouble to make this.
Yeah.
OK.
OK, well, to honour that, I must wear it.
OK, hang on.
Holy internet. Here we come.
Here we go, here we go. There we go. You do that bit yourself.
So I do that bit myself?
I don't want to hurt you. OK. So
right, ready?
If we do a...
Look at, where do I look?
Where do you look? Camera 5, there.
Yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
That's not bad! You're prettier. Nice. The plot kind of revolves around you going on a school trip to Europe.
Yes, it does, yeah. The film is a direct continuation of Avengers Endgame. So we deal with the ramifications of the blip, of the death of Tony Stark. Sorry to anyone who hasn't seen the film. If you haven't, then you're living under a rock. No, it's...
You were in it.
You haven't seen...
You were in it.
I haven't seen it.
You're a widow.
Don't spoil it for Gwyneth! I'm sorry. Don't spoil it for Gwyneth. Let her discover that herself.
So this, was it in Death in the Nile?
Yes.
They wanted you to be an American.
Yes, we were cast, Jennifer and I were cast as two Americans in that film. In fact, I was playing the part that Maggie Smith played in the original part. Miss Bowers, who is the nurse companion to Jennifer. No spoilers. Cool. But you know what I mean, lick you up the legs. Anyway.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. Sorry. Major spoiler. But, yeah, we, Sir Kenneth of the Branagh cast us as two Americans, and we went to the read-through, and, you know, we were trying very hard at the accent, and when Fatty, who's, you know, Jennifer, me, when she started, I thought, yeah, well done, she's sounding really good. I thought, we're going to pull this off. And I did mine. I took a deep breath and gave it the full Yankee Doodle. And everywhere... No, never. And so everybody was very happy, and we went off, and we started... you know, we were due to start filming on the Monday. That was the Friday. And I got a phone call 5 minutes after I'd got in with one of the producers going, Dawn, we've had a little rethink. And I thought, oh, no, I've been sacked. They want Lumley. because that's happened to me before. But she said, we're thinking you should play it English. So, you know, haven't been sacked, just rubbish at the accent. I can't do any accent. I can do a bit of West Country, because that's, you know, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
But really, almost everything else. You know, like people who think they can sing and they really can't. Right. Which I'm also one of those. But I really can't do accents, so I admire anybody who can. I really do admire it.
And this is the latest from director Yorgos Lanthimos. And his films are always quite out there, quite different. He did The Lobster, The Favourite. So what's this one about? Who do you guys play? Off you go.
Go ahead. It's a little bit of a... it's kind of hard to explain.
You're doing great.
It's a little bit of a female Frankenstein.
Oh.
Coming-of-age feminist story that's on the naughty side.
Yes, actually, you know what? That's pretty good.
Was it? Would
Emma?
you see that movie?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel you have notes. Emma has notes.
I desperately wanted him to do this because it's such a hard movie for me to explain that I'm just like, hey, Mark,
Should I do
just
it?
whatever you want to say.
How about it's about a woman who has a baby's brain put into her 35-year-old body?
No. I mean, it is about that, but just listen, there's other stuff going on, too.
That's a spoiler, right there.
That's a spoiler.
Mark spoiled it. He did very well the first time. Now he spoiled it. Because, Olivia, of course, you in Broadchurch, another big detective show, which you haven't seen, but...
I haven't seen, but I looked at all my notes on my phone, and it says Broadchurch, Broadchurch, Broadchurch. Like, at least 400 people have said to me, you need to see it, so I keep writing it on my phone, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking you were the only person on Broadchurch who knew who did it?
Yes.
How did they make that mistake?
That was a whoops. So I went for the first meeting. I'd read the first episode. I went to meet the producers, and they said, "What do you think?" I went, "I love it." And I said, "Please, who did it?" And then they told me. Oh. And I cried, and they went, "That's exactly what we want, yeah." And then before I'd even got home, sort of a 20-minute journey back, I got so many messages going, we fucked up, we shouldn't have told you, please don't tell anyone. we think we're going to do it, you know, with none of the actors knowing, not even the person who did it knowing. I went, OK. And I thought that I could maybe do it with... But then the whole nation went a bit, they loved it. Yeah. And everyone... I had to stop going on the bus and everything. Yeah. God, it's just... You know, you want to tell everybody.
And did the actor who had done it, did they know?
Not until, I think, the last... yeah.
Ooh, that's like, tricky.
Fuck, School Run's going to be a shit one.
You've made a movie. So do the movie star thing and tell us who you play and what happens in the movie.
We've made a Christmas film. It is a family Christmas comedy caper. And it's myself and Lee Mack are the two main characters. We play neighbours who live opposite each other. We don't get on. We wind each other up. I wind him up, and Lee plays a character who's a bit neurotic. And then one thing leads to another, and we end up blowing the whole power for the street on Christmas Eve, and everybody has to leave. But what's happened is myself and Lee's character, we have become joint heads of the neighbourhood watch, which winds him up because I can't watch. I run for the role just to wind him up, you see. And I offer to stay behind and look after the street, as that's what any good co-coordinator would do. And he has to stay behind as well. And a criminal family decide they can hit the whole empty street in one night. And there's just a neurotic man and a blind neurotic man.
I would urge you not to tell the whole story. The other actors are going, no, I think you should stop by now.
This is the first 15 minutes, and then it kicks off.
We've got a clip. This is you as Scott having...
I've never made a movie before, Graham.
You were thinking, too much now. Denzel Washington was on here once, and I asked him the plot of the movie. He told the whole thing, right? There was a twist at the end, and he even told that. It was like... Okay,
well, if it's good enough for Denzel, it's good enough for me.
Sophie Turner's other job, Game of Thrones. So it's all done. We can talk about it now.
Yeah.
Which must be for you such a relief.
It is nice. It is nice. I've been keeping in these spoilers for so many years, and I can finally say goodbye to them.
Yeah. Because that video kind of went viral of Jessica trying to guess what was going to happen in the last episode. How much did you get? How much did you get right?
Not very much.
Queen of the North.
You said. Oh.
I haven't seen any of it. So.
Wait, one episode? You haven't seen any of the series?
I haven't seen any of the series.
Oh, well, screw you then. We're telling you.
You'll have forgotten by the time you get to the last...
It's going to take you
7 years.
I know, but I like to wait for these things to end. And
so
then...
you can binge it.
Yeah, I don't like to wait for the next season.
No, it's too long. Otherwise, you're waiting 10 years.
Yeah, but it's been 7 years.
I know.
You were in that show since you were 13?
13.
And, I mean... Obviously, you know...
And now I'm 15.
It's incredible.
It's been 2
but,
years.
But you get, you know, we all get one childhood, and that was yours, was on that show. And looking back on it now, is there any sense of, you know, you feel like you missed out? Do you bump into kids from school and kind of think, oh, I wish I'd... Or are you pleased it was Game of Thrones?
Well, I wish I'd had that university experience, definitely. I wish I'd kind of, you know, been able to go out and drink a lot and, like, throw up in the middle of a club and not get pictured doing it. So now I have to be a little more careful. I have to do it in the toilet.
Sorry for taking the picture.
Yeah.
Hence the blonde hair.
Hence the fringe. No one's going to recognise me tonight.
No, you're good tonight.
I'll be in
Tomorrow
the
night,
box,
no.
So I'll see that. Yeah, no, I'm happy with my Game of Thrones experience. I don't feel like I missed out on too much.
Are you a Star Wars nerd, or were you a Star Wars nerd?
I love the dark side.
Don't spoil Star Wars.
Olaf's here.
Actually, I love seducing nerds.
We've got a disturbing picture of you meeting some of the robots. There's this one. That's fine. This next one just looks quite wrong.
What's wrong about that? That's a perfectly consensual kiss.
Yeah.
Where is that? When is that?
The Oscars.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the Oscars. But you, big fan.
Yeah. No, I have the same picture at my house of me and R2-D2 because I didn't go to the Oscars that year. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I am. I love Star Wars. This man is absolutely brilliant in those films. And I had an experience where I'm close with Daisy Ridley and JJ, and so I was shooting out here, and they're like, well, we're doing a week here of pickups and stuff. And I was like, oh, great, I'd love to go. And so they invited me one day, and I'm like, this is great. You weren't there. And I'm still angry about that. And so I get there, and not knowing what I'm gonna see, but just knowing I'm gonna see something cool. And I was like, oh, this is great. And I walk in, and I sit down, and all of a sudden, not knowing anything about this film, Ian McDiarmid walks by me. And Ian McDiarmid plays Palpatine in Star Wars. And, and I was like, this is a big plot spoiler for me. Oh. And I'm like, that's problematic, because I really wanted to go in not knowing this information. And then they call action, and he's like, I am your grandfather. The fuck? Wait, what's happening right now? I was like being invited to the set of Usual Suspects and Kevin Spacey walking off without a letter. I was like, why are you telling me all of the ending of this movie?
What was it like being reunited with James Cameron? Because was it 26 years since Titanic?
It's actually nearly 27 since we were filming. I had my oh, look, there we are. Oh. There's me going, I'm so tired and cold. I turned 21.
That's hands-on directing.
I'm not kidding. This actually was the week of my 21st birthday. I remember the sequence we were filming when I turned 21, and it was that sequence. And now I'm 47, so it's a long time
what the
ago.
hell? That door could float with 3 people.
Yeah. Yes.
Spoiler. Spoiler.
Listen, I'm so down for that conversation. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Look, we could have all fitted on. Yeah.
And what was it, but the coming back together again, because you're not the same people, you're in your 40s, he's, I don't know how old he is, but,
95. No. It was honestly just amazing, really. And he has actually changed. I mean, he himself would say that he's just like a more chilled version of the person he always was. But how he creates these stories is just mesmerising. And what he did with Avatar and that cast, how he has established a working environment that is so much fun, really collaborative, super experimental. Like, it's honestly an amazing thing to be a part of. Really, I walked away thinking, my God, I just want to do that again and again and again. It was so amazing.
And so does this film sort of start right then, or do we find you licking your wounds provocatively a few months later?
Well, this is going to be...
You can tell us how it starts, surely.
I mean, can we this is the hardest press to...
How do you handle this?
I was going to ask you. I mean, the trailer you see is very early on in the film, and basically it's the... everyone's at their lowest, and there's a bit of sort of survivor's guilt and I don't know, obviously anger and sadness, all that, and this is their last-ditch effort to kind of right the wrongs and rally the troops.
And nerds and non-nerds alike, where was Ant-Man in the last film?
I had that same question.
He was there.
It felt like there was just this great party going on. And my invitation got lost in the mail. There's in Ant-Man and the Wasp, you find out if you watch the film.
I've seen it.
that it's kind of happening concurrently. So there's a moment at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp when I shrink down so small I go into kind of a microverse in the quantum realm, and at that moment there's a snap that happens that...
This is the Thanos.
Yeah. And,
very powerful glove.
And everyone that was up kind of helping me do that turned to dust.
And now fans are speculating, because I think we know that this is the last one in your contract.
Yeah, I mean, I think for all of us, it kind of wraps up the 22 films and the 10-year cinematic journey, and yeah.
So does that suggest that this film doesn't end well for Thor?
I can't tell you. Yes. Leading the witness. I mean, it regardless of what happens to you in this film with any of these characters, it's just the end of Phase 3 for Marvel, and it's just this culmination of, as I said, all these films, and who knows?
But there is a fan theory involving Ant-Man. Now, can you explain how Ant-Man will beat Thanos?
I think I know the theory you're talking about. Yeah, a lot of people have asked me recently if I shrink down and go. The theory is called the Thanos theory, and go into Thanos in a certain orifice.
Yes.
And then grow giant size.
That would do it.
That would do it.
But why not? Why not the ear or the nose? I mean, why does it have to be?
You need to really just. Yeah. If you just blew his head off.
No, you have to really
get
in the middle of the body.
Yeah. No, it makes total sense.
Yeah, it does. Scientifically, you're right.
Yeah. But the secrets, like some people, like apparently Mark Ruffalo's not good at keeping secrets.
No, that's why he's not here.
Tom Holland, very bad at keeping secrets.
Also, that's why we turned him to dust.
How are the two of you? Or do you know what happens? Or are you just keeping secrets?
I'm just good at forgetting stuff.
That's a gift.
That often helps, yeah.
We haven't seen it, and there are many things in the film that we don't know because we didn't read a script.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke.
No, but you weren't given a script. It's not like, who cares?
Right.
we
didn't read it.
We're literally just given our pages, though.
Yeah.
Our scenes, and so we don't know.
Because Juliana's the opposite problem. People tell you their secrets.
They do. I'm really good at keeping secrets, but I don't know if it's anything anybody really wants to know. So then, you know, it's not like about the Avengers or Game of Thrones or anything. It's just like, you know, where they keep their secret apartment or something.
Oh.
That kind of stuff.
Secret?
Yeah.
But that's already fascinating.
Yeah.
Who has a secret apartment?
Well, I think I'm always interested. So if I ask people questions and they say, that's funny, no one's ever asked me that. And then they tell me, and I'm like, ooh.
Well, are you planning to write a book in your retirement?
Maybe that's what I have to look forward to.
That's a good one. Because, Kit, you've had this for, what, 8, 9 years now?
Well, I was thinking it's similar to you guys, isn't it? 8 or 9 to you, Chris. Anyway,
yeah.
9 years or something of our lives that we're holding these secrets. But it's the intensity of finishing something like this and then not being able to say anything is.
But do you tell anyone? Have you told no one?
I've told one person.
It's me.
Yeah.
Just at the back. Funny story.
No, it was getting too much, so I had to tell one person, and it's my friend James, who doesn't watch the show. I mean, he fell asleep in the first episode of the first season. And then I knew, like, you know, you need someone who's zero interest in what you do around you.
Yeah.
So we were having a drink the other night, and I just told him everything about how the series ends and everything, and he couldn't have looked less interested.
He fall asleep again.
I was saying, like, the Night King this and that, and he's the Night what? I've no idea what you're talking about. So it was nice to offload to someone who has zero idea, you know, about anything.
Yeah.
And he lives.
Yeah, people would be waterboarding him. Weird with the secrets, because people think they want to know, but they don't want to know.
I want to know. Can we swap endings? Because I'm obsessed with your show. If you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. We can have you in company, so you can.
Yeah.
And our secret share. Sorry, Paul, you're out.
No, it's fine.
I'll tell you what happened to you.